Hey, this is Andy, and today I wanted to give you a quick introduction of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and the Samsung Gear VR. Let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look at the Galaxy S7 Edge. This is a phone I got to demo yesterday and got to bring home with me. I get to use it for a few weeks. It won't be my primary phone, but it will be used pretty heavily, especially because I'm going to be demoing the Gear VR quite a bit. So I want to get as much usage out of that before my HTC Vive shows up. Anyway, this phone is pretty nice. We'll get into specs. I'll put them in the description of the video. Fits in the Gear VR pretty nicely, and I think it has a bigger screen than the S7, but it still fits in there. It has two different slots in Gear VR. I'll show you that in just a moment. So this is the Galaxy S7 Edge. Pairs nicely with the Gear VR. Let's take a look at that. So it has a cover on the front. You take off that cover pretty easily, and then your phone can fit inside there. It has like a lever here. This kind of rotates out, and you can set your phone. Charging port goes right in there, and then it links up to this other one, snaps into place. It has two slots on it. Really hard to show you here, but there's an A and a B here, and those are for the different size screens. So it's adjustable. You get a good fit in there regardless of the phone that you have. Made by Samsung, of course, because it doesn't work with other model phones. It's specifically for Samsung products. You have your controls on the side. So you have just kind of this trackpad. It's just your fingers might find the grooves here while you're in the VR, and you can navigate forward with it by swiping forward, backward. You can go up, down. There is a dot in the middle. That's kind of like an area of reference to tap something, and basically to select something when you point the crosshairs on it when you're in VR. And then you have a back button similar to like you have on an Android phone. It has just a button press to move back one screen, or you can press and hold that button and it'll take you to a menu that you can see some settings. You can actually activate your camera, your front-facing camera or the rear camera on your phone. You can actually activate that and see what's in front of you in real life or in reality while you're still wearing the VR headset. So that's a pretty cool feature. Although when I used it for the first time while I was exploring my demo with the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and the Gear VR, the S7 Edge actually rebooted. So it crashed and rebooted the entire phone. I did activate the camera for just a few seconds, and I went to exit that window, and the whole phone just rebooted. And that was like my very first experience going through the demo of this. It had a little bit of trouble getting set up at the beginning too. There was some kind of an issue where when you put the phone into Gear VR, it was crashing. So the Oculus app was crashing, and they did push an update. I'm not sure when the crashing started for this combo, but when I was getting the demo yesterday, everybody that was at the event was having the same issue, and the guy giving us the demo from Verizon found that there was an update being pushed. We were able to get that update through the Oculus app, and then that seemed to resolve the issue. I did have that already installed when my phone rebooted. So I already had the update, and I was in the camera mode when my phone crashed and rebooted. So this is just an introduction. We're going to explore some more of the phone and the Gear VR especially in the coming weeks. I hope you'll stick around with us and stay tuned for more. Thanks a lot. This is Andy signing out.